on, Chargers? It's time for part 2 of the Week 12 review. I hope you guys did have a good Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then I hope you had a good vacation. I know I had a good vacation. And this is again special. If you were here for part 1, I am basically going to say what team should be thankful for through victory or defeat. So here we go. We left off with the Eagles versus the Giants, so we're moving on to the Bills versus the Jaguars. 24-21 victory for the Bills. You got to be thankful for the fact that Josh Allen is back. The Bills need to be thankful for that. I don't think Nathan Peterman and Anderson were cutting it. They weren't cutting it at all. Josh Allen, he isn't good, but he can run. He can take a couple hits. He's not terrible at throwing. I'm just kidding myself. He's not really that good, but at least he's somebody. The Jaguars need to be thankful for Fournette and the fact that he's finally back from injury. You know, Bortles is awful. He's the worst. You should not have him. They should trade him. You should not be loyal to him. But Fournette is at least bringing one dimension to the offense because there was no other dimension prior towards this game. So, yeah, that's my jab with the Jaguars. Ramsey's the worst. Jets versus Patriots. This is the one probably all of you are waiting for. 27-13 victory for the Patriots. The Patriots need to be thankful for Sony Michel and Julian Edelman. I might have Mr. Barber do a poll here because I heard the name from my mother. We were watching the game, and she goes, "Go, Jules!" And I was like, who calls him that? So I'm going to have a poll down here, and prior to watching this video, you're going to vote on this poll if it's possible, and it's either yes or no. Have you ever heard anyone call Julian Edelman that? But Sony Michel finally brings the life to the running game. They've had good running backs, but not really a dominant one. Brady's looking older. I mean, he's still on fire. He's having a great season, just not like MVP statistics that he had last year. And Sony Michel's really helping carry the pressure off of Brady. And Edelman, a guy who can make tough catches, seems to pop back up after he gets hit. He's just a gritty star. And a lot of people think that he's not a star, but if you watch him play in his toughness, I would call him not a great star, but at least a star. That's the important thing. The Jets, you need to be thankful for Jason Myers. Your kicker's 92% on the year. Darnold's out. McCown's bad. The defense is shaky. Maybe you have Jamal Adams. He's okay. I'm just trying to find something to compliment the Jets on. This is a new territory for me. I don't know if I can do it. The Raiders versus the Ravens, 34-17 victory for the Ravens. The Ravens need to be thankful for Lamar Jackson. They better not switch back to Joe Flacco. Lamar Jackson, despite showing some, rookie signs and signs of experience, he has really brought another, dimension in life into this offense. I mean, Joe Flacco is just so average. He's just so terribly average. And Lamar Jackson made teams think about if he's going to run, if he's going to throw. He's got a lot of athleticism, and this person is just going to be the guy. They need to give him more chances. We got to be thankful for him, and the Raiders can be thankful for Doug Martin's resurgence. He had 11 carries for 51 yards, a touchdown, a couple catches. This guy might be the only. I can't even really call him a weapon. He's good, but not great. He's the only guy that they can do anything with on the offense. Jalen Richard's fallen off a cliff. He can't run, and he hasn't been getting anything, any receptions or targets. So yeah, it's another jab. Sorry, I'm not even following my own rules here. Seahawks versus the Panthers, 30-27 victory for the Seahawks. The Seahawks need to be thankful for their own O-line coach, Mike Solari, because last year their offensive line was worse than the league. But this year, they're 20th. They're finally respectable. And this guy definitely has nothing, and he's produced something, so at least now respectable. But on Sunday, 4 o'clock, that's the 4:25 game. Quickly, I don't want more time. Cardinals versus the Chargers, 45-10 victory for the Chargers. The Chargers need to be thankful for Bosa, Dre Bosa, to be exact, and Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers has done well at this age. Bosa's coming back. he's really brought that Chargers defense another element and more pressure to the quarterback. And for the Cardinals, your last hope, Patrick Peterson. He's your last hope. Nobody else on the team is good. The ESPN version said that David Johnson was good. I don't think he's that great, but that's a story for another day. Dolphins versus the Colts, 27-24 victory for the Colts. You gotta be thankful for Lux for recovery. He's definitely seemed to recover well, making throws, running the pocket, just doing it through the air, through the ground. The Dolphins need to be thankful for old reliable Frank Gore. He's still trucking at age 35, I believe. Final game, or maybe this Sunday night game if I get to it. Broncos versus Steelers, 27-24 victory for the Steelers. You guys got to be thankful for James Conner coming in and stepping up when Bell decides to just leave and abandon everybody, even when they're still good, and he's just abandoning. He's getting no money because he wants more money. That doesn't make much sense to me. The Broncos need to be thankful for Philip Lindsay, their quarterback, commander-in-chief. Case Keenum's not really that good. Had the Cinderella one-year miracle, now it's gone. So he's really the big emphasis in their game right now on their offense. Not the only target and weapon, but definitely the big one. It will develop. We're going to have time for one more Sunday night game. Vikings versus the Packers. It was, I believe, 24-21 victory for the Vikings. Don't quote me on that. I don't have notes. I wasn't staying up all game, and I didn't have a chance to check ESPN. The Packers need to be thankful for Aaron Rodgers, and the Vikings need to be thankful for Adam Thielen, who's coming out of nowhere. No one's taking notice of him. He's going to probably have over 1,800 yards receiving. That's insane. So anyway, unfortunately, this brings a wrap to the NFL Week 12 review. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you next time. I am out.